Start.
Hey there! How y'all doing? Well, hang on just 1 second. Hang on. Sorry, I'm being politically correct. How are y'all doing today? Today, by the way, if you are keeping track, is Wednesday. Let me double check that. Maybe yes, it's Wednesday. And we're getting ready to get something to drink. Maybe you're cooking something at home. Maybe you're looking for something to eat. If that's the case out here in downtown, be sure to check out Radius because they've got jambalaya pizza today. That's right. And so that sounds absolutely wonderful. And Antonia's today is doing spaghetti amatriciana with chicken breast. There, you can do that family style. It's going to serve 4 people with salads, bread, that oil that I know all you guys crack out over, and cheesecake or key lime pie. You can add a bottle of wine. Here, though, we're still closed, but we're not alone, thanks to you guys. And we also don't have to do this sober. So let's grab a drink. Let's get Lana. We're going to get with our guests in just a second, but right now, why don't y'all let Lana make y'all a drink? So get comfortable.
So today's guest, we have Lindsley Bowen from Carlisle Linny. And one of her favorite cocktails is our sage gimlet. So we take the sage from our yard that we grow ourselves and infuse that with the simple syrup. And today we just happen to have an abundance of rosemary, so we made some rosemary syrup instead. But we're going to do the same thing. It's going to be awesome. So we're going to start with a shaker full of ice. I did that in advance. And jigger. Jigger. So once again, as per always here at Yonder, 2 ounces, 2 full ounce pour of booze. We're using Gordon's London Dry Gin. I fresh squeezed lime juice yesterday, if y'all remember. So I'm going to do a good 3/4 to an ounce of lime juice. And then about 3/4 an ounce of the simple syrup infused with rosemary. I chilled the glass in advance. So I'm going to give this a good shake. Perfect. The glass is good and icy cold on your hand. That's how you know you're done. And then you can just take it, strain it into the glass of your choice. Stemware is great when you're drinking drinks that don't have ice in them. So there you go. Rosemary gimlet with a little lime. What do you think?
Oh, yeehaw.
Delicious.
Man, that's refreshing, too. That's good and refreshing. Good job, Lena.
Woo, yum.
And I tell you what, we go through those. We had an overabundance of sage when we first started those things. We were like, well, what the hell can we do with all that sage? And it's like, let's make some simple syrup with it. You can do that with rosemary. You can do whatever you have a bunch of. But after we made that first time, I know one person that came in and just tore hell up on those drinks. And that's our next guest tonight, Miss Lindsley Bowen. Miss Lindsley, let's bring her on. There go Kirtan. Mm-hmm. There she is. Hey, Lindsley, how you doing? Get on in here, freak.
Can I take this off?
You don't have to. Let everybody see. Woo! Yeah, there it is. Hot. There it is. What's shaking, Lindsley? How you doing?
I'm good.
What you got to drink right now?
For my drinking?
Yep.
I am having a sidecar with a sprig of rosemary myself.
Nice. Nice.
What'd you put in your sidecar? Bourbon, brandy, what you drinking?
What's that?
You got bourbon, brandy, what you putting in that sidecar?
I've got brandy. I've got citron, is that right? And fresh squeezed lemon juice.
Nice.
Atta girl.
With my good stemware.
That is pretty. Hey, for folks that don't know, Lindsley owns and operates Carlisle and Linny down on Churton Street. She runs it like a motherfucker, don't you? Well, you know what I mean.
I only use that language in your bar, not in my shop.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, this ain't network TV, man. We can say whatever the hell we want. How's everything been going for you since the lockdown started? What's
interesting? My yard looks fabulous. I gotta tell you, I'm working harder now selling online than I am in having a shop. Somebody can walk in, find an item or 2 or 3 that they like, buy it, and leave. with online, I've got to post it. I've got to tell you the price, the dimensions, the colors, make the photograph beautiful, and then wait for you to ask me more questions, then box it up, then ship it to you. I need a drink.
Yeah, right?
How's that working?
Less is great. People are supporting me, and I'm at about 65% of what I was doing before. I'm one person. I'm not able to go get my gin and my gimlets from you, so I'm doing all right.
Hey, 65% is not bad, man. What I keep hearing from a lot of people is 30. Like everybody's like 30.
Yeah, I'm pushing it. I'm doing well, and this town is amazing, and around all my customers.
What are you doing to get the word out? Like, how are you generating the business?
What am I doing to get the word out?
Yeah.
Oh, Facebook and Instagram.
That's working?
Yeah, it's working. And I've got a website in progress, which should be within the next 2 weeks. I've hired Erin Campbell Creative. So we've got a new logo and a whole new rollout that I'll be doing when the store does reopen.
Oh, sweet. Sweet.
Yeah.
Erin, she's crazy too. So I imagine between the two of you, there's been at least a fire or something. You guys are burning something down.
Well, it requires a bottle of bubbly when we get together to discuss it.
Nice. How's lockdown life been treating you? Are you staying sane?
My yard's gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
At first, I tried to keep dressing up and wearing all my jewelry, but most of the time I'm just outside digging and getting dirty, so that stopped. But I did curl my hair for you today, and I drew on my eyebrows because I don't naturally have them.
Nice.
Woo.
Nice.
That's how much I respect y'all.
Yeah, we appreciate the hell out of that right there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a question for you. Like, me and my girlfriends have a disagreement on what this particular thing is called. So maybe every other day you don't take a full-on shower. You just do the important parts in the sink.
French bath, I call it. I did one
French bath. All right, that's number 3. That's
I even used mouthwash today when I brushed my teeth.
yeah. French bath.
I call it the French bath. I clean what needed, what gets sweaty,
All right.
What are the other names for it?
Well, we have
I'm
we
supposed
have
to
my
be doing
friend
it every other
Tracy.
day?
What's that?
I'm supposed to be doing it every other day?
Whenever.
Like every third. I've got good perfume.
Okay. There you go. Whatever works for you, babe.
Yeah.
Yep. So
Thanks for the question.
I grew up having it be called a whore's bath. That's what my dad called it. Whore's bath.
Okay.
Yeah, my dad was classy.
She's from Michigan.
And my friend Meredith,
I can't remember.
real classy, she calls it a bird bath.
A bird bath.
Bird bath.
My mom calls it a counter bath. Because you put your bowl on the counter and then you wash yourself.
Any input? Anybody watching? Anybody else got a word for what you do when you bathe in the bathtub or in the sink instead of the tub? Anybody watching?
I haven't been doing a lot of Zoom meetings, if any, actually. This is my first. Is this a Zoom? No, this is something called StreamYard. This is cool. But like I saw a news reporter recently and they backed up and he had no pants on and he didn't realize that they would see that.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to show down here.
That's why I'm not backing up.
Don't back it up.
Oh, hey, we got one. Tara Zikowicz. She's calling it a Polish shower.
All right. That's a new one.
Man, Polish folks had a hard time in the 80s with all the jokes headed their way. The Polish shower.
Nice.
I wonder exactly why they call it. Juliet Fletcher on my feed is calling it a sink bath, by the way.
Sink bath.
That's what my mom.
That's too literal. You fill
the sink up and then you wash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, that's all right. And no nationalities are offended with that one.
You just got to change your washcloth a little more often.
Yeah. Well, yeah, obviously.
Okay.
What you been watching? Everybody's been telling us what they've been watching on television. What you been looking at?
I went crazy on Peaky Blinders. Did you watch that?
I've seen the first couple of seasons, I think.
Oh no, I couldn't stop.
Peaky Blinders.
First of all, the jewelry, the clothing, the cars, the scenery, it is more authentic than anything I've seen. And I'm so sad it's over. And they were filming the 5th or 6th season and had to stop it for this. So I have one more season and I may rewatch it. I hated Tiger King.
Yeah, I
That
didn't
was
finish it.
ridiculous. Lock and Key, that was horrible. That's for kids. If you got teenagers, watch Lock and Key. But then I watched Castle Lake, Stephen King.
Mm-hmm.
There's 2 seasons out, and each one is separate, but they come back around. And if you're a Stephen King fan, it mentions all these characters and places from tons of his books.
Yeah, Castle Rock.
Yeah,
Castle Lake.
It's a play on it.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
so this is called Castle Lake, and it's about a lake.
All right. No, I'm down.
Oh, and then I watched Project Runway, the new season. And then I went back 4 seasons of America's Next Top Model. That thing will kill you. That's like too much sugar in your diet, that one.
I caught the original Project Runway on AMC when they were doing a marathon over Christmas break.
Oh, Lord.
His friends came to visit and his car broke down, so he ended up spending that whole week between Christmas and New Year's with us. So the 2 of us just binged the whole thing, Project Runway, the whole season. Awesome.
Hey, I don't want to, I don't want to rub nothing in or anything, but a certain Sean Pecor has said it's Castle Rock.
He said what?
He said,
Castle. Oh, he went again. Well, that being my sweetie, he watched it with me. So thank you, Sean. I thought it was Castle Lake. It's about a lake, not a damn rock.
Yep. It's Stephen King, man. It's supposed to be weird. So how's your social life been throughout this thing? You know, we've been lucky to watch, here in the bar, watch just your social life ebb and flow. How's it been for you since everybody's been locking you down?
Well, I'm a hugger.
those play on words.
I'm a hugger. I'm a giddy up to a bar and talk to anyone girl, and this is hard. But I have Sean. He comes to my house or I go to his house, and then I have my walking buddy Meg Poe.
She's great.
6 feet away from each other. We do about an hour to an hour and a half a day. It's killing me. I have to drink some more after that.
Oh, Meg Poe's gonna hang out with us next Thursday.
Really? Oh, I
Yep.
can't wait to watch that. I had her t-shirt on earlier, but I decided to change for health and happiness. I think a lot of us during this time are wondering about our health and happiness. So I think she's going to be a great health wellness coach to talk to.
Nice.
Next.
I got my dog Tucker and my cat Henry, and they like to get on my desk, which is now my bed, which is my bed, which is now my desk. So it's hard every night to clean it off and go to sleep. And I go to the post office a lot, and if you don't wear a mask there, you are ostracized. If you feel like you're stupid.
I don't want to offend nobody, but I was wearing a mask at the Hillsborough post office like years ago. I wasn't taking no chances there.
Hey, I can give a shout out to all those people. Judy, Ginger, Derek, and I'm leaving my man out, and I'm going to be in trouble. He knows who he is. Meg Poe just commented on something I see.
She said, thank y'all. Oh, shucks. Thanks, y'all. No, thank you, Meg. I tell you what, there's one person I missed because I just gotten on the yoga train. Namaced. I had just gotten on the yoga train and I was taking classes at Meg's, and then they locked this shit down. So I think there's somebody trying to tell me I'm not supposed to, Shavasana.
We're
I
going
think
to
it's namaste, not namaced.
Yeah, thank you.
Tomato.
Okay, all right.
So,
we had to figure out how we walk 6 feet apart, so I ordered some of those hoop skirts off of Amazon, and you might see us out there. I got the black one, she's got a white one, and if our hoop skirts touch, we're in trouble.
So one of the things I had done when this lockdown kind of started was I was checking out, Yale has some free online classes, and they had all a history class. I'm a nerd for that stuff. It was like history of pandemics since the 1500s. So I took that motherfucker, and just, I love that thing. It was like for a guy that likes,
I didn't know they had that.
That was porn. Yeah, it's great. It's free. You can jump right on it.
Porn.
But they, the first, they start out with.
Richardson Cox, are you following her?
Ooh, what is that?
She's amazing. She's online every other day with a video, and she does a rights each night, a blog, and this is how the South won the Civil War, but it's not from, we won't get political, but it's from my side of the political lines reasoning, and it's so, you would love this.
Nice.
Well,
By
when
the
you're
way,
done,
I wish I had your books to hold up, because I've read 3 of those.
when you're done, disinfect that motherfucker and loan it to me.
You got it.
Yeah. And if you need a book, we got some here too. But
Well, I do need a book, but what I'd love to buy from you tonight is a gift certificate. Do you think we could do that?
sure, how much you want?
I'd love a $20.
Mm-hmm.
So if I pass this to you, will you get it?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, here you go.
All right.
Woo!
Is it real?
Yeah, you better check that out.
Yes.
I'm good at taking it.
In that case, here's a gift certificate.
Oh, thank you.
Look at there.
That was fast.
Yeah, you have no, folks at home have no idea how long we practiced that. No,
It's magic.
no idea
You're
whatsoever.
magic.
Pretty good. So what are y'all thinking? I'm allowed to open phase 1.
Yeah, what's that look like for you? Tell us about phase 1 for you.
Are you going to do it?
Nope.
No.
So y'all can keep following my Vintage at a Distance sale on Facebook and Instagram at Carlisle and Linny, spelled out. And I'll keep shipping for free. Maybe by the time y'all are allowed to open and we see all the people who headed out really fast and we're rash and see what happens there. And if it's safe, then I'll start opening 2 days a week, and you have to have a mask, and I can only allow 20% in, and 20% of my tiny shop is 3 people.
Yeah, which is
Damn.
plenty.
And I actually talked to Melissa Designer Jewelry, which I know a lot of our people watching love her shop too, and she's looking at the same thing. So we're looking more towards the end of the month, early June, to see what's happening. We just don't want to be the ones who rush in. And I put a poll out on my my Facebook and Instagram accounts last night, and everybody was like, stay what you're doing. We don't want to go out yet. We want to be safe, which is really cool for Orange County.
Yeah. Yeah. Are
What
you
are y'all looking at? 1st of June, maybe?
I think my guess is May 22nd to June 1st, somewhere in there.
Okay.
They should hit phase 2 because we're phase 2 with limited capacity. And my understanding what the limits would be is 20%. Our capacity, damn. Our capacity is 99, and I'm a liberal arts major, so I don't know the math, but I think that's 20.
It's about 20 people.
20 people, if it's 20%. So
It's basically private parties.
it's like a normal Wednesday night. Wednesday night we're lucky to get 20 people, and
Are we going to have to put 2 bar stools in between each of us?
I don't know. There's a couple of people that might come in here that would cause people to stay 6 feet away.
Oh,
Yeah.
talking about JC again?
No, JC's a sweetheart.
Oh.
We love you,
JC's a
JC.
sweetheart.
Jeremy. No, we love Jeremy too.
Jeremy's going to be our guest next week as well, Wednesday. So
Oh, with Habitat for Humanity.
Yeah.
that's correct.
I'd
He
love
was
to hear
actually
from
hoping
him.
to get a look inside your store. He was hoping you were going to be open this weekend.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jeremy.
Yeah.
Private appointment, mask needed.
Are you doing appointments, private appointments?
I did one. My first one. I've told people they can do it if they want to contact me, but I did one Wednesday a week ago.
Okay.
It was nice. She was like, I'm not going to be here for a while, so let me buy some things. I'm like, oh, you just paid half of my health insurance for May.
Yeah.
By the way, you have a note on here in the comments. Both Emily Green and Lindsay Horn are telling you hello.
Okay, so Lindsay's the one who does my hair. She can see my roots. Lindsay.
Oh,
And Emily wants to see more rings on my shop, but Emily, I've sold so many rings and I can't go out and shop. So I'm thinking about you.
Hey, one thing that always sticks out in my mind, in my head about our interactions, you and I, is a particular text message that we were sending early in February that hasn't aged very well. And I happen to have it, and so I'll throw it on the screen real quick. But we were talking about, what were we talking about? Talking about
Snow in small businesses, and I'm anti, and you wanted snow like a motherfucker.
I love snow days, like snow days where you can just stay inside your house. You don't have to go to work. You get to take the day off and just cook fun things. And I think, yeah, you took the stance of. I'll throw the text up here. You took the stance like, hey, this is horrible. Snow days are bad because people can't afford to keep their business open while everything's snowing. And I said I'd be fine if it snowed for a month. And I even think my last little thing there is I actively root for the apocalypse, zombie preferably, but I'll take any of them. So wishing for a snow day is Hallmark level shit from me, Miss Bowen. That text didn't age very well.
I guess you could have hugged though and gone sledding with people during that, but
yeah, there would have been
a month not being at your bar, a month not being at my jewelry store. It's hard. I love my people.
This is the epic snow day from hell.
This is like epic Groundhog Snow Day.
Whew. What you got playing?
Hey, Crouton.
Yes, Crouton says, hey. Woo-hoo.
She's fresh out of the hair groomers.
Yeah, she got her hair did today.
I need to take Tucker, the shop dog, to the vet, but I have to like drop him off and then go pick him up later. That's 2 trips in one day. I don't know if I can handle going out 2 times in one day during COVID.
Just put your eyebrows on and head on out there.
I figure the Dollar Tree is right across the street, so therefore I can get more packaging for sending jewelry. I did 3 brooches for you.
Wow.
Of a spring theme. We've got a bird, we've got a big old beetle, and a butterfly.
Are you selling those things?
Oh yeah, they're online. Well, these will be online tomorrow. So if you like these, they'll be online later. Maybe tonight I'll put them on.
Tell everybody real quick as we're kind of getting ready to sign off here. Tell everybody how they can find you, what they need to do, what you need from folks, how they can get a hold of you, all that. All
right. I am on Facebook and Instagram at Carlisle, CarlisleAndLinny, Carlisle and Linny. And that's Facebook and Instagram with a website coming soon. You can also text 917-400-9800. And if you see something online, you just say, hey, I want that. I send you a online secure invoice that you can pay with Venmo, credit card, Apple Pay, anything. It's that simple. And I ship it the next day. Okay. Unless I had too many sidecars, it may be a few days. I let you know. And if there's something you want to see that I haven't posted online, let me know. Just text or put it on Facebook or Instagram, and I will go find that piece of jewelry and post it for you. I miss you guys, and I miss people who are watching, and this is hard, but this is fun to be on with y'all.
Hey, I've always meant to ask, who's the Carlisle? I imagine you're the Linny, but who's the Carlisle?
Carlisle was my daddy who passed away 5 years ago, Christopher Carlisle Bowen. And I wanted to have kind of my mom and dad in the name, and my mom calls me Linny. And then now a lot of people, because they don't, I guess Lindsley is hard, so they call me Linny, and and that's fine too. Sweet. Now that's not my nickname anymore for those close to me. You have to know me to know that one.
Sweet. What you doing tonight?
Oh, I think Sean's gonna come over and have a sidecar with me. Hey, Sean. Take Tucker for a walk and make some dinner.
Sweet.
How about y'all?
We're going to go. It's Survivor night. We can go home and watch Survivor.
That's still going?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I gotta go on Jesse Mulberry's website and donate some money tonight. I gotta do that.
Wednesday's my grocery shopping day. I used to go to. Back in the old days, I go to the grocery store probably like 3 times a day. But now we go once a week. And so, yeah, Wednesday's my grocery shopping day. So I got a bunch of groceries. We can go home. It's like Christmas. You open up, what do we get? What are we going to eat this week? So
it is. I've got so much food I need to make, but each one is missing like one ingredient.
That's when you get creative.
I'm getting very creative.
That's how we do. That's how we're doing our cocktails, too, at home these days. Like, well, we don't.
Yeah. I liked your Cinco de Mayo one yesterday. I had one that was ginger ale, Saint Germain, and mezcal with fresh lemon that I found online.
Nice. Nice.
Well, look, man, we'll let you get to your thing, but we really, really miss you. We really miss hanging out with you. Every time you used to walk in the door, like I said, it's like an electric cannonball. So, like, you know, you could just be sitting there, like, there may be a slow, quiet night, and all of a sudden you hear, and there's cheesy poofs all over the floor, and, like, all of a sudden it's
Those
just.
dollar cheesy poofs, man, that's a dinner in itself.
Well, we were doing those to go for a while. We were trying to stay open, but, like, at $1 a bowl, you know, you got to sell a lot of cheesy poofs to keep the lights on. So we kind of
Sorry
quit.
about that, yeah.
We quit doing that. But
when I come back, you're going to have them. And Sarah De Pasquale is watching this. She's the one that puts more cheesy poofs on the floor than I do. Shout out, Sarah.
Sarah.
Yeah, you two are, y'all are crazy. You can always tell it's going to be a big night when y'all come in.
Hey,
So,
I think I didn't put my foot in my mouth on this interview, so I'm pretty happy.
You did good.
you did really. I'm a
I
little
think your hair looks so good, Lana.
My hair? This is yesterday's hair.
It looks good. Yeah, I washed mine yesterday.
She just.
Six pack.
Very bad day.
I love you, kids.
All right. Hey,
Love
man.
you too.
Thank you very much, Lindsley. We miss you. We'll see you very soon.
And I'm excited about my gift certificate. Don't go spend that 20, so fast. And if anybody else wants gift certificates, maybe they'll reach out to you. And they did not want me to do this, everybody, so I'm plugging them without their permission.
Thank you very much, Lindsley. Hey, be good, man. We'll see you soon.
I'm not going to be good, but I'll see you soon.
Be good. Be good. Adios.
Bye. Love that lady.
Yeah, she's all right. She's all right. Hey, thank you very much for hanging out with us. Keep in mind, tomorrow we'll be back here again. And we have, who we have tomorrow?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Catherine. No.
We have Catherine on Friday. Tomorrow we have Brian from Antonia's. Remember, Antonia's sells spaghetti amatriciana. We have Brian tomorrow at 5:30. Then stick around because we got an extra bonus because it's 7 o'clock, 7 to 8. We'll be live streaming Love and Valor from in here. It's an amazing band. You're going to love it. Friday, we'll have Catherine in here as a guest, and then we'll turn the cameras around and then live stream certain scenes like we do every Friday from 6 to 7. So y'all grab some drinks and come hang out with us, please. Holler at us, tell us what you want to have poured for you. Or if there's anybody you'd like to see on here, just let us know. In the meantime, we're really, really, really glad to hang out with y'all again.
All right.
That's it?
Yeah. See you tomorrow.
That's it? That's
Yep.
it?
Y'all take care. Cheers.